So I'm just going to run through real quick how to create a vector texture out of a photo you find online from Unsplash, Google Images, any number of places. So I have a photo here that I've already found, placed into my document. And what I want to do is create a vector tracing out of this so that I don't have to place a raster image. So I'm going to begin by selecting my image, go to my object menu, and we're going to go to rasterize. Rasterizing will create an embedded raster image in my document. So, and I'm going to set my resolution down here a little bit just to make this go a little quicker. So here's my rasterized image. Now I'm going to do an image trace. So I've got my control bar up, so I'm going to do most everything from here, but you can also get to the image trace panel by going to Window and selecting Image Trace, and it'll bring up this dialog. So I'm just going to kind of set this off here to the side, reposition things. All right, so now I've got my image selected, and I'm going to go Object, Image Trace, Make, and it's going to work here. So I'm working with a low-res image. This is kind of rough, but the higher resolution of an image you make, the finer and cleaner this will be. So these aren't the results I want initially, unless you just want straight black and white, which is fine. Depends on your need. But if you go over here to the presets, I'm looking in the control bar up here, or in the image trace panel, there's presets here. There's a variety of different options. I'm just going to select 3 colors, and we'll let this do its thing again. Generally takes a moment. All right, so that's got a little bit of texture. And we'll just stick with that. It's going to create a low number of points. So, all right, so we have that. We're not done yet, though. When we have our image the way we want it, we also need to expand. With it selected, we need to expand that. And what that's going to do is eliminate the raster image, but it'll leave behind paths and points. So this is now a vector image. So now I've got my texture. I can apply it to anything in my layout. I'll just draw kind of a square here and use it inside of that shape as my texture. Just size it down here, turn it, select both my top image and my texture, Object, Clipping Mask, Make. And that's all there is to it. It's a fairly simple process. Play around with the settings a little bit. The higher resolution, whenever you do the rasterize step, the higher the resolution, the cleaner this will be. But for most purposes, this makes a perfectly serviceable texture.